On this 120th birthday of Silliman University, we bring you the opening of the Dr. James W. Chapman Room here at the Silliman University Heritage Museum.
Happy 120th Founders Day, Silliman, and as promised, we offer as a birthday gift to our alma mater the soft opening of the James W. Chapman Room of our Heritage Museum. Welcome to the legacy of pioneering works on the environment.
The Silliman Alumni Association Incorporated Dumaguete Chapter is thankful for your support to the Silliman University Heritage Museum. We are still on the first phase, the legacy of the teaching ministry.
Let's get to know who was Dr. James Chapman and his legacy in environmental science research. Here's Attorney Rica Ruperto Tevas to talk about him.
James Wittenmeyer Chapman was born on October 20, 1880. His parents were farmers in Peebles, Ohio, and James was the only child to become educated beyond basic schooling. He was educated at Park College, where he met Ethel Robinson of Great Bear, Minnesota, whose relatives helped found Park College. James received his Doctor of Science degree in Economic Entomology from Harvard in 1913. His wife, Ethel Robinson Chapman, graduated from Park College in 1907 with Mathematics and Science degree as magna cum laude. Dr. and Mrs. James Chapman first arrived in Dumaguete City on November 1, 1916. Dr. Chapman to join the science faculty and Mrs. Chapman to teach English. James Chapman served as the registrar and director of the summer school in school year 1937 to 1938. He was dean of the Graduate School of Education at Silliman from 1935 to 1941 and of the College of Science from 1946 to 1947. He also held the position of executive vice president of Silliman University in 1941. When they retired in 1950, they received many honors. One was an honorary degree, Master of Arts honoris causa for Ethel Chapman, the first such conferred in the history of the university in recognition of her teaching career. In recognition of a life of unselfish service to the Philippines, the Dumaguete City Council unanimously voted to make Dr. James Chapman an adopted son of the city, also the first time this honor was given. The Chapmans sailed from Manila on May 16, 1950 on the SS Bengal, settling in San Mateo, California. Ethel died in 1958 and James in 1964.
Thank you for that wonderful information on the Philippines' father of environmental science research, Dr. James Chapman. His pioneering works in the Philippines is worthy of this recognition. Now, let's listen to a student of Dr. Chapman. It is my honor to welcome the national scientist, Dr. Angel C. Alcala.
I would like to invite Silliman alumni to come and visit Dumaguete City and see this heritage room which honors Dr. James W. Chapman. Thank you.
To formally invite you to come and visit Laura and James' rooms at this Heritage Museum, we are so proud to present to you Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Earl Jude Tiope.
pleasant day to everyone. In behalf of the university, I'd like to welcome at the same time thank the SAI Dumaguete chapter leadership for this very, very significant endeavor. It's 20 years to the day when the idea germinated from Professor Bukingo and Mrs. Remedios Gaudel about the possibility of having these earlong pieces be housed in a proper setting. And eventually, through the leadership of Sir Leo Mamiktik before and the collaboration of the iconic twins of the university, Professors Lorna and Mirna, the idea of having this heritage museum really was kind of enriched until such time that it really led to the concept of having this kind of a heritage museum. And subsequently, of course, when Professor Gladys Malayang became the chapter president with all the officers of SAI, last year we were able to have the inauguration of this heritage museum. And so today, as part of that promise, which the continuous build-up of the collection of this museum and the plan really of having what we call as the three ministries of the teaching and environmental science legacy and the Bible School and the Silliman Church Pioneers and the preaching ministry in phase 3. Today, we'll be having a soft launching of the James Chapman collection. In behalf of the administration and my colleagues in the faculty and staff, I would really like to commend and pray for the efforts of the SAI Dumaguete chapter for this very wonderful gesture of generosity and at the same time, really your passion for heritage. As a historian myself, indeed, this is an effort that is really worthy of much appreciation from the whole Silliman community. In behalf of everyone, I'd like to wish you a happy 120th Founders Day. Thank you very much, and may you always continue to persevere until the coveted plan of fulfilling your phase 1, phase 2, and eventually phase 3 will be fulfilled, all for the appreciation of the future generations of Silliman as part of your commitment to preserve Silliman's institutional heritage. God bless, and to God be the glory. Thank you very much.
Happy Founders Day, everyone! Again, welcome to the Silliman University Heritage Museum.
Oh, we'll work the Silliman,